So I'm gonna chase my dreams. I'm chasing them, baby. I'm chasing them. I don't know where they're gonna take me, but I hope they're gonna take me somewhere nice. Take me somewhere nice, dream.
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it on me. Look at these blessings, these blessings, these blessings, these blessings, these blessings, they rained it on me. Look at my God, I don't chase dreams, mama. One got my dreams chasing me. I don't work hard, no, I don't work hard at all. Shit just be coming to me. That's my word. I will not work another 9 to 5. Talk that shit. Press me, getting popped right in the eye. Smack that trick. Get in the way of my dreams, you gotta die. Yeah. And if your bitch come around me, use a single guy. Run me up, bitch. Got this truck fit. Yeah, just cause I live law attraction, still a nasty thing.
Holding these walls, I got tired. Every note led me to you. That little dot in your eyes is where I so split in two. Little by little, we meet in the middle. I now know what love's like. Wiping the tears, been heartbroken for years. Wrap me up in your light. No more running. Now that I've surrendered to the sadness, thought I wasn't capable of falling. While my feet are on the ground, I see it inside you. No more searching. I can't rest in our eternal moment. You've got safety in my heart. 20 million times about falling in love, but I wrote this one just for you. For you. It's just for you. 'Cause baby, I love you. You make me feel like a child. Rebirth, I know myself now. I was a lost for a while. You helped me receive your love. Little by little, we met in the middle. I don't know what hope's like. Wiping the tears, been heartbroken for years. Keep me warm in your light. No more running. Now that I've surrendered to the softness, thought I wasn't capable of falling. While my feet are on the ground, I see it inside you. No more searching. I can't rest in our eternal moment. You've got safety in my heart always. 20 million songs about falling in love, but I wrote this one just for you. For you. It's just for you. 'Cause baby, I love you. I love you.
Yeah, buddy, come on. How about another round of applause? Yes. That was the young up-and-coming superstar, Caitlin. Yeah, man. One more time for Caitlin. How was that? Wasn't that great? Wasn't that a great way to start us off? Caitlin, you can have a seat. We're going to bring you right back up. Actually, yeah, you can have a seat right over there. We're going to bring you right up later on in the show. And we are back. You know what it is, baby. This is season 3, episode 1 of the Blame the Victim podcast. We're back. I'm your host, JC Best. We're coming from you live from Los Angeles. And oh my God, wow, this city is a ratchet freaking city. I tell you, it's a ratchet. I was shot last night. I was in the hood. It was a cold, warm night. It was a cold, warm moon. and I got shot by some blacks. You know those blacks always shooting. But this is what happens when you live in a halfway house. Things have gotten really crazy. Things have gotten really crazy since I moved here. But I was warned by my co-hosts. I was warned, and they're back, man. What's up, guys? Welcome back, man. Come on, the beautiful Shayla Nord to my left, always to my left. How you doing, baby?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I see you got hurt over there.
Yeah. We got hurt. We got hurt by some blacks. But it's okay, because we're going to win the election. You know, we'll be back. This is Black Trump, by the way. This is not the real Trump. This is Black Trump. And we got the homie, Inappropriate Eddie, in the building. What's up, Ed?
What's going on, brother? You feel me? I was going to ask what happened. Some fat bitch shit on your face?
Yeah, man. You know how these fat bitches be, man.
I figured that.
It just really goes crazy, right? Listen, y'all warned me about this ratty tat town, okay, last year. And I tried to deny it. I tried to act like it wasn't true. LA is on some, I don't even know, bro. Like, what the hell going on with this city, man? It's something about the city that changes you. I don't know. Am I saying something that's wrong or right, or what do you think, man? Because I try not to be changed. I try to be like the forced, and this shit got me in jail. I was in jail. I'm living in a halfway house. I'm getting into fights. Me! Fights, me? I'm from the suburbs. And so, like, this is just not, this is not what we expected when we moved down here. This is not, I thought I was going to fuck a couple Jews, okay, and then I was going to be, but instead, we've been in the streets. So what's this about, man? And you've been here 9 years, Shay. Yeah. So what the hell?
I haven't ended up in a halfway house yet. Not going all the woods.
Don't say yet.
I mean, LA, you're a step away from an assault or a murder charge in this city.
We tried to deny that, bro. We tried to rebuke that in the name of Jesus, man.
Rebuke it.
Ed, how you been, man? What's going on?
I've been chilling, but I'm telling you, to counteract what you just said about that whole halfway house getting into fights, yeah, the devil lives here, and that's good. You just, halfway house, because you could all the way be in the other house, the big house, like, because this place makes you want to kill. I want to kill somebody every day in this place. So
right.
Luckily, you only had to go halfway there.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, the devil lives here. It's his playground. You just got to, that's why if I'm not doing anything comedy related myself, I'm not going outside. I'm not hanging out. I don't want to hang out with no famous people. I don't want to go to no Hollywood parties.
Yeah.
Fuck everybody out here. And if you guys are listening and you guys are hearing me say this, I mean it. And I stand on it. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
I'm working on my art and I'm creating. That's all we need to do is work on art. All this professional hanging out shit is not it, because you're going to find yourself in trouble.
Since we've talked, guys, since season 2 last year, okay, it's been damn near 8 months, all right? What have y'all been on? What's been going on? Let's start with just from a human perspective. How have y'all been emotionally, mentally? Tell me, because I'm ready to, I'm ready to spill all the tea. I want to spill all the tea. Okay, because we run a damn Law of Attraction podcast, and we got to keep it real. We going to keep it real, okay? So how have y'all been emotionally, mentally, all of that? Shay, let's start with you.
It's been a roller coaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yes. Sometimes the emotions are great. Sometimes they're really low. I've been, contemplating getting on meds.
What kind of meds, Shay?
Oh, God, some SSRIs.
Is that antidepressants?
Yeah. But,
okay.
I'm kind of still, anti-meds. So maybe I'm looking at some elixirs, But I got to operate with normal society. So I'm really contemplating, taking that blue pill.
So I was there. I was right there. We approached this in season 1 too. I threw all the meds out on season 1, all the depression meds, all the ADHD shit that these guys were giving me. No cursing this season. But yeah, all of that stuff, okay? And I just came to the conclusion that I would just rather go crazy if that's what it's going to be. So my journey has been very holistic. That's my journey. I'll never tell somebody else though, you know what I'm saying, that you gotta go holistic, okay? I like hoes, okay? I do anything with a hoe, I'm about that. But for you, if you feel like you want to do medication, we're not gonna judge you. You do what you have to do. But me personally, I just couldn't do it. Yeah. I don't like anything that makes my dick not hard. Okay, I want my dick to be able to get hard at all times, any time I say.
So
no
that's
reason.
the thing. For women, when you take SSRIs,
Yeah.
and maybe I'm saying it wrong, but I was on Lexapro, and you get a dry vagina. But
You
you
get
get
dry.
peace. You get peace. It's a dry vagina and have peace and be productive, or have a wet pussy and be unproductive and have chaos.
I got to be depressed with a hard dick, or I have to be professionally doing well, can't get hard, can't fuck a bitch. Nah, I'm gonna have to say no.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I'm gonna have to say no on that. Ed, where you at with it?
No, that's dumb. Like, well, see, this is what I do because everybody, I get it. Shay's going through what she's going through. She's like, I'm just gonna be still on my square and let my. I'm going to write, continue to do my art. This is what I've been doing. I'm writing my art. I'm staying inside, and I'm prescribed once a week because I do this weekly now. I don't do it every day like I was doing it. I'm not 20 anymore.
Okay.
But I'm prescribed once a week some vagina.
Okay.
That keeps me sane. You feel me?
Like
And
it.
That's all. That's all. That's everybody needs to have sex
Right.
just to get the tension off you and then go back to being normal. Because if you're not doing it, Kelly, everybody who out here not having sex, they're miserable people and they're ready to go depressed and get on medication.
Right.
No, just prescribe yourself some vagina, or if you're a woman, prescribe yourself some dick. It's simple, or whatever you
Y'all
want.
got demon dick.
But that's what I'm
It's not the
saying.
same
Do you
energy.
care about this particular vagina, or do you not even care? You just fuck
No,
with this-
it doesn't matter. You go right down to Figueroa or wherever you want to go.
Thank you.
If you pay for it, it's less headache.
I agree with this. I could not, first off, sex work is work. Okay, we don't okay, sex work is work, all right? And yeah, I have been in a very lonely place, okay? And I walked down Figueroa a couple times during my little homeless stint, okay? And I made friends with the host. And let's just be honest with you, Jesus had, his friends was who?
Mary
Hoes,
Magdalene.
wasn't it?
Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, hoes. Mary Magdalene did what? She washed his feet. Washed Jesus' feet, okay? Washed Jesus' feet with the hair. Okay, with the hair. And yeah, I'm about whores, so I think they have a valuable position. The bottom line is, I have to be fully engaged. I got to be sharp, and I got to be like on my. I just can't be on meds, sedated. I just can't.
Okay, I feel you.
And if that means that hard times are on the journey, so be it. I ain't no punk ass bitch. If anything about this city has taught me that I'm not no punk ass bitch. I could live on the streets. Okay, I can go toe to toe with some of the best of them. All right, and I felt good about that because I am from the suburbs. I've never experienced you blacks up close. This is a first. Even for me, this is a first, and you're very ghetto, and it's a lot of problems, a lot of mental illness in this city of angels. What happened to you guys? What happened to you guys? It's just like the fucking roads here are paved with broken dreams. I just don't get it, but I will not be one of them. I just will not be. So we're back with season 3, man, and I'm so happy that y'all are joining me again.
Remember,
this is just
City of
beautiful.
Los.
What's that?
What is Los in Spanish?
Los.
I keep saying it's Los Those, huh?
The Angels, City
Oh,
of
it's
the
those
Angels.
I keep saying Lost
Oh,
Angels.
you're saying City of Lost Angels.
This is the
Whatever it is, it's a goddamn mess, okay? It's a dang mess. But I really love LA, and I'm here for a reason, and I'm not quitting.
We happy you free out of the halfway
I do, man. I
house.
feel good, man. And a couple times my family, like, you can come back here. You can come back. Okay? It's a big FU. Because you know what that means, right? It's like, we're ready to receive you giving up on your dreams. We're ready to take you back. We don't believe that you're going to make it, so come on back. We have a place for you. That's how I feel. I don't feel like it's a nice comeback. I feel like we know you're ready to quit. Just come on, but we knew you weren't going to make it. Like that's how I feel, I don't know. It could be me. I want to go, the Halfway House thing is the thing. I'm coming out with an album called Halfway House, Music Volume 1. And it's about my time at a halfway house. I manage the house now.
You're RA.
That just shows that there is a spark in me. Okay? It's just like, how do you get hired to be the manager at a halfway house? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? But I do it. I talk to some of the young jits, some of the young homies. All types of problems in a halfway house. Meth, people smoking meth, people on crack, people on parole, fights. Just was in a fight last week, unfortunately, or fortunately.
Did you go to real jail?
Real jail?
No, he went to the pretend one.
Yeah, it was
JC.
a detention center. It was after school program. Yeah, that's what we were in. And just for a few nights.
They gave you the unitard when you were done, like the onesie with the shoes and the clear plastic bag.
Correct. You've been to jail. Oh, so you've been.
I
You made a trip.
the metro, and a lot of inmates get out and
I
discharge.
wouldn't call myself an inmate.
A lot of people who went to jail on vacation come home in that onesie, that black unitard thing.
No, it was a little jumpsuit, a little blue jumpsuit.
That's crazy. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that was legal for them to arrest you for that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah. So arrest me for what? What do you think I got arrested for?
Well, I just know. The last thing you got arrested for.
So, because this place pushes you to the edge. You'll fight a crackhead.
I just thought maybe you was hot wiring a dildo and joyriding around LA, but I don't. What happened?
Hey, let's go with that. I like that. Let's go with that for now. We can't be ready to talk about some of this stuff right now. Let's go with hot wiring a dildo. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, that's a crime.
Yeah, that is a crime.
Yeah.
Hot wiring a dildo. But yeah, so the project is called Halfway House Music, and it's about all stuff that's actually happened at the Halfway House, and it's pretty cool. We got skits, we got music, so I'm jumping into the music thing, man.
Please vlog this. I would love to watch a YouTube channel.
Yeah, man, and I'm tied in with the music community, the underground community here. That's why we had the beautiful Caitlin. I met her at one of the events, that I attended. And bro, there's a lot of talent in this city, man.
Yeah.
I'm not so quick to give up on LA. I like LA. We shit on it joking, but I really like it here. And
it's fun.
I do believe I'm in the right place amongst the right people. You know what I'm saying?
That's because of the weather, man.
Okay, yeah, there's the guy. Yeah, we got to give a special. That was just the God mic. Let's give a special shout out, man. So we changed studios, guys, as you know, and we are here at the beautiful MultiMusicians LA. How about a clap for that, man?
All right.
Yeah, new studio, on to the next. White owned, okay? We're at a white owned studio, okay? Season T, we gave you blacks a chance. We gave you a chance.
Fucking mess.
Okay, we gave you a chance, and the sound problems. Let's talk about black businesses. Brother, I just cannot give my business to black people just off GP. I'm sorry, I just can't, brother.
Where did this come from?
I just can't. And I always give you blacks a chance, dude. That's the funny thing. I always give blacks a chance first, and y'all always find a way, man. You always find a way to, in some way, let me down. Now, let's give props to Season 2. The studio was black owned. We appreciated you. Thank you so much for your service. We did have to move on. There's no disrespect. But I do want to talk about that. There was sound issues all last season. Every episode, people complaining about the sound of the pod. Okay? And I'm paying, $175, $150, $200 an episode, sometimes a little more, to have sound issues. What is this with you black businesses? Can someone please say? I mean, am I wrong? For saying that?
Listen, I'm going to continue to support black businesses. There are some good businesses. There are some bad businesses. You can't trump them all.
You're going to support all black businesses, no matter if they provide good service or
all
not?
right, so here's the thing. Some black businesses have really shitty, situations and customer service.
Jamaican restaurants.
Oh my god! But you can't be telling, can't be telling your business outside the house. JC, you spilling all of the fucking tea and shit.
Let's get this clear.
Don't be telling the business outside the house.
I was never in your house. Okay. Yeah, black people say that. Don't complain about black issues in a public forum. Cap. I wish I would hold my tongue. I wish I would hold my tongue, bro. I'm sorry, Shay. We can't do that.
You should do the inverse of what's his name? Killer Mike.
Killer Mike.
I guess people can just only go to white businesses. Try to negate all black businesses and see how your life is for a year.
I'd be quick to shit on a white business. I don't care. I'm quick to shit on a business. I don't care about the racial politics. Do you have good service? How about we encourage, instead of just affirmative action, for black businesses, how about we encourage black businesses to, have their shit together?
Go ahead.
Yeah, come on. I want to hear that.
I don't know. It's giving cool. Because JC, you can't be cooning like this. Even white businesses be trashy too.
And if it's a white, just like I said, if it's a white business and it's trash, you get it too. But why do I have to be hush hush for a black business off GP?
You don't have
just
to.
Because it's black.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, and people, you guys get mad when I say this.
Okay.
But black businesses most of them are shitty because black people they know how to be workers more than know how to run a business.
Come on!
We don't
Is that our fault?
No.
Oh, is it our fault? Hold on, Ed, wait. Can we let Ed cook?
let me
Ed
finish.
cook, man. Cook, Ed. Cook, Ed.
Let me finish. Think about it. If black people were running the whole cotton picking industry, that shit would have fucking tanked in like 6 months. We would have blew it. You understand what I'm saying? White people are good at running things. We know how we're strong. We're the muscle. We know how to work. It's not our fault. It's just our bodies are built to work.
Ed.
And because when you're uneducated, hey, you can't read books, do nothing, just be brawn. When you're dumb, you're not going to even learn how to pick none of this stuff up. It's not our fault. It's what was instilled in you. You're just a worker.
Okay, here we go. It's 2024. How do we become good business owners too?
Read a book.
Oh, read a book. Shay?
2024.
Are we still blaming stuff on picking cotton and slavery?
I mean, come on. It has its mark. It has its institutionalism. It has its mark. You can't just be like, oh, it's 2024 and none of that matters. No, like the shit is deeply embedded in the American fucking flag. Like, come on, don't do that, guys. Don't act like, oh, you can't. Yeah.
How much cotton you pick?
I can literally Google my name and look at the plantation in which my ancestors
how much
picked.
cotton did you pick?
Well, I mean, I've done some house slave work
None.
recently.
Okay, cool. All right,
I've done
that's
house slave
all I'm
work.
saying.
How much ass have you wiped?
Oh, that's like picking cotton. That's exactly like picking cotton.
It is.
So
Modern
we
day.
have institutionalism in our genes because of the history. It's 2024. What do we do? What do we do?
Oh, well, what Shay said, we're going to continue to let us bother us forever. Let's just let it bother us forever.
Now you're being a dick.
Shay,
No, I'm saying that's what we're gonna
this
do.
is a podcast of solutions. We don't want to just roast and be like let's seriously talk about this. So it's fine. So we've got institutionalism in our DNA from blah 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 blah. So what do we do?
I mean, we can start with so you didn't have a good business venture with the last businesses. They happen to be black businesses.
Shout out to our
Customer
last
service, right?
studio. We love you guys. Okay, but there were issues with the sound. Had to move forward. Had to move forward. So that's what I did. I moved forward.
Well, we can start by like collabing and just maybe communicating and helping each other as opposed to bashing. Because it's a real crabs in a barrel mentality with the black American race.
Why is bashing bad? I don't get why is bashing
'Cause
bad?
it's
I
not
think bashing
productive.
helps actually.
If it's productive. If it ends in a productive
If I
solution.
embarrass you into getting your shit together, isn't that a good thing?
Some people take that differently. Some people will kill themselves.
And
Jump off a cliff.
whose fault is and that's my problem? That's my problem that you're so triggered and weak by feedback that you kill yourself? That's my
No, you're just supposed to
my
not
fault.
say anything so that way they never fix it.
Oh my God, this service is bad. But they're black. So it's
No, you
it's okay.
pull them to the side and say, hey, brother, you can improve on this, and this. I could help you.
So you don't think that
But you just said they might kill themselves if you give them feedback.
So you don't think I gave them feedback the whole season?
You did. You were patient.
Like
You're patient.
Come
Listen,
on, man.
I'm just not trying to be bashing my race on a public platform. Like, come on out. Like, we all have our little quorums with black businesses,
how
but
do
you
you
can't
give
be doing
feedback
this.
to the blacks if they're so and this is honest truth.
The
And
blacks.
we got to bring this up. This is really good for this podcast. How are you supposed to improve if this is like when people complain about America and then rednecks will be like, go back to your country. It's the same shit. So you can't even give feedback to people without them saying, oh, if you don't like it, then go. It's the same type of thing. Like, why not take the feedback and try to improve or blah, blah, blah? Like, why is it just, oh, you're bashing me in a public platform? Like, well, I don't get that. I honestly don't. And it just seems like a lot of these groups do that. You can't give feedback to certain groups, women, gays, blacks, without them saying, oh,
You saying blacks with
go
this
back to your
wiggle.
country. You know what I'm saying? I want to throw this up here, man, because this is very important. A lot of people ask what this podcast is about, okay? And we do have some commandments here on the Blame the Victim podcast. Number one, it's always the victim's fault. It's always the victim's fault. You always blame the victim. Why? What sense does it make blaming the perpetrator of a crime? Does that make any sense? They're literally a criminal. Their job is to do bad things. It's your job to not be taking advantage of them. If you blame them, how do you learn your lesson? Shay, that's a legitimate question. If I blame point the finger every single time something bad happens to me, how do I personally learn a lesson?
I mean, no one learns a lesson that way. Like not taking accountability.
That's it. And this podcast is just about encouraging people to take accountability. 100% accountability for your life so you can create the future that you want. That's all we're saying. Everyone's got a role in this world, including the bad guys. A lot of people say someone's bad, someone's good. I don't really like that term. I just think, take a role and then do it. Pick your role in this world. If you're going to be a criminal, be a good criminal. Play your freaking role, man. You're going to be, somebody that's a good person, then be a good person. But I don't really like it when people pick on people like Trump. He's got a role in this world. I love the fact that he's so honest about what this country stands for. Because he's the only politician, to me, that's really telling you how America feels about you. You Mexicans, you blacks, you women. He tells you literally without a filter, because it's like he doesn't have a filter, how he actually feels. And y'all get mad at it. I don't get it. Y'all prefer Biden?
I don't have a dog in a fight.
Yeah, Biden gonna lie to you. Trump is just gonna, hey, this is what the fuck's going on, and you guys don't. And then like I said, they don't like the truth. Because this man's out here speaking the truth. Yeah, look, I'm a rapist. I'm a criminal. I'm grab your pussy, and I don't give a fuck. I can take it if I want. Nigga, I'm the government.
I could just rape you. I could shoot you in the middle of Fifth Avenue, and I'll still get voted. I mean, who is honest like that? That's crazy, bruh.
Not politicians.
Yeah. Your job as a former victim, another commandment, is not to change the bad guys, but to prevent the bad guys from taking advantage of you. It's really just that simple. We don't blame survivors. I don't want people thinking that we blame people who try to overcome, who are overcoming, who are working hard, who overcame like great disasters in their life. We love those people. We champion those people. But we do blame people who, oh my God, it's like I was molested, and then, I couldn't find a job, and then, like everyone hates me, everyone's racist against me, and I'm transitioning and no one finds me a job. It's like, okay, I mean, maybe live your life, but like, is everybody else's fault? Everyone else's fault? We believe that there's 3 things that you need to make it in this world: a sense of humor, a strong intuition, and body. That's it. I don't think you need anything else. You need a sense of humor, man. If you don't have a sense of humor in this world, what the hell are you doing, man? You're that much of a twink. Like, you can't laugh at yourself. You can't laugh. Like, everything is just the worst thing that happened to you. No, you gotta have a sense of humor. Intuition, your gut instinct. Do people follow their gut? Many times people have a gut instinct about people. This is not a good person, and they still interact with the person. You have an intuition that you shouldn't have sex with this person, that you shouldn't date this person, that you shouldn't take this gig, you shouldn't take this job. You have intuition, and you don't follow it. Instead, you just do what? You just, okay, I'm gonna do it. It goes bad, and then you blame it, and then and your intuition was telling you this is not right. Okay, and the third thing is body. You can have an ugly face in this world and still be a success, but you gotta have body, baby. You gotta have body, man. You gotta have some type of sense of your body. Even if you're a bigger person, that's okay, but you gotta have like a sense of who you are in this world, and be working towards a healthier you. If you're out of shape and unhealthy, this world is gonna be a reflection of that. What do you guys think, man? Am I off? What do you guys feel? Shay, I know that you disagree a lot with the things that we say, and you provide a very important position on this podcast. So that's why we have you back. Shay, what do you think? I mean, you got a beautiful body.
Well, thank you. You as well, JC. I definitely think they're all intact. You're right about that. Dating people, and your brain and your mind and your intuition is telling you no.
Yeah.
That's very true. That's very true.
Can you speak to somebody who did you wrong in a sexual or dating way, and you felt before it happened that something wasn't right?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Do you have a story? Do you have story time?
Oh sure. I dated this guy who had a kid, right? And I already kind of didn't want to date, a baby daddy.
Intuition was telling you don't date him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it happened. And another red flag was he didn't drink water.
Ooh.
That's a problem.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is a problem. What do you drink?
Is he still alive?
Liquor, yeah.
God damn.
Pop, juice, no water.
Wow.
So I felt weird about being intimate with this person. You know, you don't drink water. What color is your piss? I don't know. I just
Well, he was like busting dust. Like what the fuck? 'Cause semen has water in it. So like, how do you?
I don't. You know, I just that was just down all bad, and it felt like it just low key felt like I was a side bitch because anytime it's like baby mama was on the phone, like I had to be mad quiet.
Oh.
Yeah, you were a side bitch. Yeah, that's correct.
It was. Yeah, it was.
So wait, what happened? How did it go bad?
He was crazy. He was psycho. I found out he had like multiple personality disorder.
What the hell?
Yeah. And I could kind of see the personalities peeping. Well, I kind of asked him this question, like prior into us, like, you know, learning more about each other. And it was just because in Los Angeles, you have to ask people, are they gay, bisexual? Do they have mental health issues? Like,
when you're dating the please tell the questions you should ask if you're trying to date someone.
do you like women? Do you like men? Do you have mental health
Wait
issues?
a minute, time out. Not just will you sleep with the woman, but do you like women? That's important.
Yeah, because I've been a beard plenty of times for people who have not decided to come out.
Wait a minute. Not a beard plenty of time. Not more than once.
I think 3 times. But they don't know they're gay yet.
Wait, time out. Say on purpose?
No. This person is
for the money.
No. This person is not realizing that they're probably homosexual, but they're still just trying to hold on to that little dangling string
I'm dead.
of hope. But you know,
I am dead.
my girl, you know that
I'm dead.
you're just playing the game. You're just like, all right, well, the boys and the girls like you. You don't want to believe it? Okay, we'll go on this date. We'll act like we'll do the things.
But hold on, wait a minute. That's not his fault if guys like him.
No, it's not his fault.
Okay.
But
You know what? No. I don't
guy-
get this. I really don't get it. No, because I've had this. I've been questioned about this as well. So wait a minute. If guys like you, you're automatically gay,
no. Because you could just be an attractive male.
right?
But I just kind of have this thing. If you're like just, someone told me, right? I worked with this guy who was always fresh to fucking death. And this other guy would be like, that man gay. And I'd be like, why you say that? He was like, he's always groomed. He's always well-groomed.
Wow, this
A
is nuts.
straight heterosexual man is going to have an off day. He's going to have a day he didn't make it to the barber. He's going to have a day he didn't shave. He just didn't feel like shit. He's going to have a day. But that dude never has a day.
I'm dead.
And so I started noticing this.
I'm dead.
That dude told you that. That dude probably was gay because he
Of course
noticed.
he was.
He noticed him.
Of
So
course he was.
that means he wanted to fuck.
So go ahead, Shay. What
ahead.
you caught him at a glory hole or what, Shay? What?
We went on a date and he had like a crop top shirt and it was holes in it, and he had on like he had some hoochie daddy shorts, and I was just like, I felt competitive, and I was just like, who's the bad bitch?
And you put up with this for a while, didn't you?
It was eye candy. I was low vibrationally dating.
And he paid for everything, right?
No, he was mad cheap because he thought he could get away
No,
on
I
his
didn't
looks.
ask if he was cheap. I said he paid for everything.
No, it was like he was handsome, so he felt that it was kind of Dutch on some stuff. And we went on one day where he actually took the tip.
Oh wow,
That's pretty funny.
Okay,
That's
that
pretty
sounds
funny.
straight as.
He thought he was a bad bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, but this is the land of like where dudes think they're bad bitches too.
Do you find him in any type of gay thing? Do you know if he's gay or not?
Well, we went out one time, and the last time we went out, he got this guy's number.
Okay, all right.
But he said it was a long lost friend, and he doesn't have social media, so he just.
Okay.
But.
No, he's gay. So did you get beat by this multi-personality guy, the one who had multi-personalities?
Oh, like have we been intimate?
No, the guy who you said you were dating.
Oh, did we have a physical altercation?
How did it go bad? You never buttoned up that story.
I left. We had an argument, and he punched the refrigerator
Nice.
and then the wall.
There you go.
And
You was
then-
next. You were next.
You were he was getting to you.
So your intuition, at least at that point, said, "Get the f out."
Yeah. I was like,
Okay.
oh, this motherfucker's crazy. You know, because people will say like, oh, you'd be like, oh, what happened to your family? Like, why aren't you with your family? Oh, my baby mama, da 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 da. You know, with every male, like the bitch is crazy. Like the story is the bitch crazy and da 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 da. And then it's like, no, motherfucker, you're crazy. Like.
Yeah.
Because when I went to his home, like, it was like her things were still there. It was like she probably left in the heat of the night.
Wow.
And that was another thing. I was like, why is formula here and baby shoes and coats and jackets? Like,
Jesus.
That's incredible. I like how it's always the man when the shit goes south.
Yeah!
Like it's never the women. But I found out, you know what? I found out the opposite. It's actually because you know it's a fact that when women are in lesbian marriages,
Okay.
they don't even work out. Then they find out, oh shit, maybe it was me. It's the I'm telling you, they think it's the men. Then they go lesbian. It's like same shit over here. It's just you. That's
Right.
all I'm saying. It's you. You. It's like men are very heterosexual men, not all men.
Right.
Heterosexual men are very simple creatures.
what is
Okay.
it that you just need to survive? Give me like 3 things.
3 things to deal with a heterosexual man.
Okay.
You know, feed them, fuck them, and shut the fuck up. You do
Okay.
those 3 things, you are golden. Like you ain't got to worry
That
about
is so
getting punched or
primitive.
nothing like that. But if you don't, then he might break out in handcuffs and punch you.
Women,
I mean,
when we say shut the f up, okay, what we're saying is just don't nag.
yeah, we don't mean
That's
like
always
yeah.
like don't nag.
You're right. Like
You
we
know?
don't mean like I'm sorry, JC.
Yeah.
We
Go
don't mean
ahead.
we don't mean like we don't want to hear you guys talk, but a lot of time it's about nonsense. We don't want to hear about bullshit. Like
Right.
Like it's like we can talk about some serious shit, but once you're nagging about your coworker at work, I don't want to hear that shit. That's your
I don't
job.
care about our date. I just, some stuff is just,
Because
It's not that we don't care about your day. It's just that you guys tell stories bad. Okay,
I have heard
It's like you go. It's like here and there and over the land and through the woods, and it's like.
and then it's like if it was a bad day at work. If it was a bad day where you're gonna bring the bad day right into in the house.
Yeah, into
Like,
our
so
energy, right?
So you're gonna bring that bad shit in
Yeah,
there. It's like what the
yeah.
fuck
but
are you doing?
sometimes
Yeah.
it feels like y'all are aloof, and I'm not gonna lie, like no shade. Like sometimes I'm like, this is a male, this is an adult child. Like sometimes dealing with the XY chromosomes, I feel like I'm dealing with a male kid, a kid who is
Okay.
a male, who is of age. And I'm like, and that's why the nagging, because you're like, am I fucking talking to a kid?
Right.
Or am I talking to an adult?
Let's
like,
address this. Yes, you are. Okay. Men are children. Now that we've got that out of the way, do you still want to fuck us? I mean,
That
that's
makes
really the
the
question.
pussy mad
Men
dry.
are immature. We are an immature species. We're very simple. We're dumb. Okay. Now that you know that, ladies, now what? Do you want to fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, really, that's the question. Now that you know that men are like that, what
I'm gonna be childish.
Because you're not gonna change us. You're not gonna change us. I mean, it's just not. And if you try to change us, I mean, we're gonna cheat. Oh, okay. And that's and this
Yeah.
is this is all. This is how this is how right this conversation is getting. So, are we playing the victim by admitting that men are childish people? We won't change.
come on.
That's true. That's a fact.
I mean, call it what you want to call it. I mean, if you feel like it's victim, but just know that that's what it is.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do about it? So if we're not gonna change, you probably should just deal with this shit.
Okay, so Kate, to your question, Kate says, is it a victim for a man to say he won't change? Well, if we wrong you, and you know that about us already, I would say then you're the victim, right? Because if you know we're pieces of,
that's facts.
and we just do what we do, and you still be with us, who's the victim? Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, me personally, you know, we talk about women. It's a lot of, oh man, I hate this. I don't want to do black women. I don't want to do this. I can't do
They're
this.
the
Come on,
greatest.
you
I can't do it. I'm
You
trying
already
not
did
to.
the black race.
they're
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna do it.
greatest.
I gotta do it, man.
No, they're the
I gotta
greatest.
do it, man.
Black women,
You got the blonde wig on, so let's go.
I gotta do it, man. Okay, I gotta talk about you women.
I pray on the
You
black
blacks,
women.
You black women. I'm at a like a little event. Okay, it's a little artistic event. Okay, artists, all artists, beautiful black women, beautiful non-black women. Okay, I'm trying talk to the black women first, just to show like, yo, bro, I'm boom, 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 da da da. Cause I'm looking fly at the event. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm looking like my own little snack, probably like old boy, okay. And the black women, giving me, you know how y'all do. You know how y'all do, okay.
Wig on.
And then the little non-blacks get around, and guess what? Energy is magnifique. We're laughing, we're chilling. It ain't no we didn't we changed Instagram it. What these black heifers doing over there? Oh, yeah, girl, you see it.
Daddy issues.
You see it. Yeah, like I'm selling them out.
The daddy
You know,
issues.
and it's just this stinking ass black woman attitude all the freaking time. And I would love to say it's just a LA thing. No, you heifers is everywhere.
Oh, that's national, worldwide.
It's just like this nasty attitude, man.
that's hilarious.
It's like, and I don't get it. And I just think with black women, I'm just like, y'all so beautiful, but why y'all so
Yeah,
ugly
no,
inside? Like, why? You're so beautiful, but so ugly inside. Why?
Yeah, no, that's what it is. And we're not singling them out. Like my grandmother is like that. My great grandmother, my mother was like this.
Sorry, Kaylin, to include you in this.
Maybe it's the black woman you think it's the black. Okay, so was it? Do you think it's the black woman you're attracting? Do you think you're going up there with a preconceived or? Because I've heard this. A brother told me, he was like, I ain't gonna lie, it's just y'all black women. It's so hard to approach y'all. The other ones, it's just easier. They're just nicer. Now I could go back to the whole like maybe it's a chip on her shoulder, but these black women can come from all different backgrounds. Do you feel like it's the black women you're attracting, or was 1 out of maybe 10 nice? Were they all trash?
Every black woman at this event was a heifer.
Really?
I ain't gonna hold
A
you.
heifer hoe?
Every single one.
It's evil.
Every single one.
It's evil. But that's why, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I prey on black women because my mama black and I know how to deal with them.
Love it.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like I know my mom was crazy. She was insane because like this is where I get it from. I get it from my stepfathers. I had a lot of them. So I learned how with them. They showed me how to manipulate black women because I see what they used to manipulate my mom. So I get y'all attitude and it's evil, but I see right through it. And that's why I only prey on black women who are single parents. Because and their son has to be an athlete. Like I'm talking about, you should get there when he's about 9, so I can coach him up.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna give me an NFL stud. You feel me?
Yes.
Like that's what I'm saying. I don't have to be the one to pop it out. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, if you need a stepdaddy, I will be there for you. You feel me? I'm gonna cheat on you, but just know that I'm gonna coach your son up. He's gonna be all right. So the evil shit don't work with me, black women. I'm gonna still approach you.
Eddie wants to be a stepdad.
No, I am. I'm a glorified stepdad, one of the best. But no, I'm just saying, but I'm not going to take care of him like that. I'm going to use her money and GA welfare to do so. I'm just going to live in the house and give her dick. You feel me? That's how the shit works.
Oh, so you're going to be a stereotypical black man.
No, I'm going to be a man. That's what I'm going to be. It's not a black man. This shit is happening all across the country. You don't understand that.
I honestly think when it comes to black, I think that people should go interracial. I mean, this is my opinion. I really think that black women, find you a nice little white, or Asian man, okay? Black men, definitely hot. Because right now, black women and black men, we're just not.
Well, maybe it's America. Maybe if you were in another country, like the
I've heard that
Bros.
too. I've heard foreign women, maybe it's an
Because I've
American
heard the
foreign
white
thing.
guys complain about the white women. I've heard the Latino guys complain. I think it's maybe an American.
What I do observe is black women being submissive and nicer and softer to other races of men.
I've heard this.
Mm-hmm.
I see black women being really behaved when they're with white men. So
But
maybe
I've
that's
seen
your
brothers
job.
be very, like, it was rare that you went in
Okay.
that thing and were nice to the black women, right? So you came from a fair point of view. I've seen brothers be very, like, soft and nice, handle with kittens
With other races.
Yeah, and it automatically are just harsh because I guess a lot of brothers had bad, unfortunately, like bad relationships with their moms.
Well, guys, why don't we explore this? Why don't we
because they're
explore
nicer.
interracial? Like, what is the big controversy? Why do we have to be with black people? Why do black people got to be with black people? It's 2024. You can date Master's wife now, okay, and not get in trouble, okay? Like, honestly, yeah, I like other races. I don't get really what's the big deal.
Because you have a penis, so it's kind of different.
You can't date interracially?
You can't. I can, But like I feel like you all are like desired, right? Like you got the BBC, you got black. Like it's a held up exotical sexual.
You don't think black women are valued around the world?
I think it's valued, but I think it comes from like like I dated interracially, right?
Yeah.
And typically, and not saying everyone, but like it would yield in a like, ooh, I like your skin, it's so dark.
It's fetishy.
Yeah, or like they would think like everybody's Megan Thee Stallion popping ass. Like they thought like, oh, I know sex with you is gonna be amazing.
Okay,
Like-
well, listen, it'll start as a fetish, okay, and then you work your way to love.
Yeah,
like,
it's kinda
come
weird
on, man.
to- yeah,
Arranged marriages don't start with love, and they're very successful. They have a higher success rate than regular marriages.
But those ethnicities stick with with each other, and
Yeah.
I'm saying like interracial, cool.
I mean,
whatever.
that is what it is, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, black man and a white woman.
Yeah, it's
and
fetish,
black
it's
girl.
fetish.
It's all fetish. Like you said, no white woman.
Ed, I don't mind
No
that.
white woman actually loves a black man. They heard about stories from their grandmother. Like, oh, and it becomes a fetish.
Oh, no,
And
I don't know. What are you talking about?
I don't mind being a fetish. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I don't either.
I'll be
You're
somebody's
saying
fetish.
no woman, no white woman truly loves a black man?
Yeah, they really want to find out if it's 15 inches down there.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
no,
a
I
whole
got a
fetish
friend
thing.
who's
Well, Ed,
very
I'll be
sorry
honest
about-
with you. I prefer worship to love. Okay, I mean,
What?
if we can start out with some worship and some respect, we can make our way to love.
Yeah,
I
What?
don't need you
I'm
to
with
love
it.
me right away.
Yeah.
Worship is good, you know.
You know
that has
what?
its place.
And that's why it works with other races.
No, it works.
Because
oh, it definitely works.
you not worship like.
I agree. I-
in
I-
what
I-
ways
A man
of worship?
doesn't want to be like
cooking, cleaning, sucking, fucking.
I just realized this is my issue with black women. All women know that men are dumb. Okay, you all know that we are lower than y'all, but other races are good actresses.
That is so motherfucking
White
true.
women, good actors. Asians, konnichiwa, good actresses. Black women, this nigga, like, bitch, you can't act. You can't just treat me like I'm the man.
Just
No, it's
pretend.
so
Can you just
hard.
act like I'm a king?
That
Like,
is
can you
so
just act?
true.
That's just
You know,
pretend.
come on, that's my issue with black.
But that's
That is
why
so
that's
glad you
why
said
our
that.
like I said, like that's why our egos are like this. Like because look, all you gotta do is pretend. Like you don't like, just pretend.
It is hard. I tried to be some. I
Like,
was
look-
I was in the middle of washing a guy's dishes, and I was trying to be the good girl and the give the good things and the girlfriend vibes, and I was just like, what the fuck am I washing this grown ass man dishes?
And you wanna
He can
work
do
in
it
Hollywood, you
himself,
don't know how to act.
and he can.
That's crazy.
Because I just felt no benefit. I like. Fuck, we're both coming from this destitute place. In my head, I'd be like, well, Becky can do it because Becky's got her dad's fucking shit, money. She's a fucking trust fund. But Becky might be poor too, right? From the churches. But in my head, I'm like, Becky's got a leg up. She can afford to be sitting here washing dishes. I can't. I gotta go get the bag, just like this dude gotta go get
Say
the bag.
this
It's
submissiveness
just-
has got to be in you. You can't fake it. If you
No
fake
woman-
it,
that's
you're
crazy.
gonna blow your top just like you did.
But y'all, if I just feel like y'all don't handle us as softly as y'all handle the other women, so we can't be as submissive.
So everyone go to your rooms.
Well, you gotta talk to your
that's the
father about
solution.
that.
Go to your rooms. Black men, stop dating black women. Black women, stop dating black men. Go and date other people. Everyone to your rooms for the next year, okay? 12 months. Tell us, report what you found, and then come back.
All right,
okay?
JC, don't be
Speaking
asking
of crazy
for no-
black women, Sonya Massey, all right? Let's
That
talk
is
about
not
this
nice.
situation here. Jet, it's not pulling up on here, man. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'm on the Wi-Fi, brother, and it's. I'm on the AirPlay, Mirror, Nomad. Okay, boom. All right. Let's get to one blame.
You cannot call this lady crazy.
So here we
That
go.
is
So I'm here, brother,
not
and it's
nice.
not. It's just like. It's there, but it keeps buffering.
Yeah, it's buffering.
I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, that really stinks.
Too far from the McDonald's.
Okay, well, let's discuss this, man. Oh, man, we really need to get to this video, though. That's going to stink if we can't do that. Hey, you think?
Close the YouTube and then reopen it.
Okay, let's try that. YouTube. All right. Boom. Okay, that's the live. That really stinks. There we go. Are we here? Yeah, baby.
Let me show you how I got Snoop Dogg to read my college textbooks and
Awesome. Confirm. Let's get it. All right. Guys, this is the thing. So on July 6th, okay, on July 6th, Sonya Massey, a black woman, called the police to her house because she felt that there was an intruder lurking about on her property. Okay? The cops, the white police officers, showed up to the scene and ended up shooting Sonya Massey. This is, of course, caused national outrage, and Black Lives Matters is now wanting and fighting for justice. And we would like to know, as we do on this podcast, who's to blame for this situation. So I'm going to give a different perspective, and I know it's going to be controversy. But I want to watch this video before y'all pop off on me. I just want y'all to watch a couple of things that I noticed in the video. Okay? Let's go ahead and play it. See it?
Somebody is out here, and I need to go here. Please don't hurt me.
Oh, we heard you called us.
Okay, please.
So what'd you hear?
Somebody
turn
is
that up?
outside my house, y'all. Please,
Is this your car over here?
please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh,
Please, God.
that's not your black car in the driveway?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, we checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody. We don't. We checked the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
I
Okay?
know, y'all. Please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. Please, God, please, please. I don't know what to do.
Do with what?
Huh?
What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if y'all could help me.
What do you
Do
want?
y'all notice anything so far? She's in distress, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he seems confused.
Does she seem a little
What do you want help
a little
with?
confused?
Yeah.
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody,
Yeah,
so
nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
nope.
Oh,
Checked the whole area.
okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get
I got
dressed.
you.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay, now do you notice him? He's kind of a smart ass, right?
Well, I didn't. Well, he said, "Is there anything
Is there
else?"
anything else I can do for you? He was just a little bit on the rude side.
Okay,
but-
Okay, all right.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure.
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
All
Yeah,
right.
she looks
That's
off.
not your black car though. The SUV.
Let's fast forward a little bit. So let's go in here now, into the house.
How did they get in her house?
Yeah, they eventually asked to come in and see some ID. Now, really quick, and this didn't show it. When she first came out the house, she was very like scared. She was fearful at first. Okay, so she's very fearful of the cops, but she did call the cops. And now they're in the house, and the house is. Look at this, man. Look at that room. I'm gonna say mentally something's off here.
I know that y'all are here. Hello? Yeah, I need, I got the sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all.
Okay, are you there with me?
They're here in my house right now.
Okay.
I'll let you go so you can talk to them.
No, hold on, wait a second.
So she's on the phone with 911. Now he's asking for ID.
Damage.
A dent, I believe.
But what about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to attach.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
You have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just need you just driver's license will do.
ID,
And I'll get
a
out
little all over the place, disoriented, stuff like that.
here.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you.
Okay, so stop right there. So he's talking about why are you boiling a pot of water and something. She says, what, this pot of water? I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And he goes crazy. Okay? So this is what happened.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot!
The fucking
Drop the fucking pot! 15 shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Drop the fucking pop.
So did you notice he said rebuke you? She said rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and he said you better not. You better not. I'll shoot you right fucking here. So he was triggered by that. This man has had like 6 or so issues in the past with various cop-related, situations. He shouldn't even be on the force, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, no,
okay, easily freaking triggered. This woman has mental issues to me. I don't know. Did y'all catch it, Shay? What do you say? Look at the house. Oh, man. The state of the house. Why did she say rebuke you in the name of Jesus? Now, is there anything wrong with that? No, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not a deserving of getting shot. But, you're talking to what I think is a gangster. I mean, quite frankly, I think these cops are gang members, man. Okay? And, blacks, whatever, you guys continue to call and put your faith in a damn gang. This is a state-sanctioned gang at this point. Police officers.
Yes, I mean, to me, like, you call the police, right, as a black person. The history shows 9 times out of 10, it doesn't go well for us in police.
Nah.
And white guys with guns. Why would you call somebody who's continually to be shooting down the darker people for help?
Yeah.
Stop calling these niggas for help.
Yeah.
Because they don't mean well for you.
But you said
when
she had mental health
When
issues.
you're black, your life is expendable to these motherfuckers. So you better. I'm not a racist or nothing, but I'm just saying, I don't trust these niggas.
Yeah. And I'm going to have to agree. I just don't understand what black people's expectations is of the cops. I'm really sorry. I just don't. I don't get what your expectations are. I personally don't have problems with the cops. Because every time a cop comes around, I just turn into an 1800 slave. My hands are here. I just start prostrating myself. I just start prostrating myself. I talk real dumb. Okay, I can barely read. Yes, sir.
That's
okay?
what she did, and they still shot her.
It's like very, because I don't play with gang members, and people are outraged and stuff. They're doing the whole Black Lives Matter thing. God, they arrested the guy. Okay, he's going to serve time in jail. You know what I mean? He's probably going to get off with a little slap on the wrist.
Yeah, you got to do like 5 years.
Probably get a little slap, even though this is state-sanctioned murder. All right. And my thing with black people is black people, whatever. What are your expectations of the cops?
But they said that she, I guess this was like day 3. Maybe this had happened where she was communicating with cops.
That means she's crazy.
They said her other side of herself does not like cops. Like that's why the mom called and was like, hey, it was something like the mom called.
Yeah.
And was like, hey, my daughter does not like cops. Please do not send anybody prejudice or whatever. But she's having episodes.
She came out, and it didn't show it here, but she came out and she was like, please don't please don't shoot. But it was very fearful when she first came out the door. And I'm gonna say this. We do support law of attraction teachings on this podcast. You get what you love, and you get what you fear. And she feared that a cop would do her wrong, and then look what happened. She feared in her body to the point where her mom was like, "Please do not, send the wrong cop," because she has maybe a fear that's a little misplaced, whatever it is. And the exact thing she feared happened. Am I saying that Sonya Massey is a bad person? No, I'm not saying that. But I am saying that there's millions of cops in the world. She could have gotten any cop, but instead she got literally a gangster cop that just shot her in cold blood, and that's what she feared. I don't know. I almost am tempted to say she attracted to the situation. I know that's controversial. But I'm going to say that she attracted. Again, does it mean that she's bad? No. But it does mean that what she feared in the worst in this world happened to her. Guys, what do you think? Am I crazy? I don't know. What is it?
I don't think in my head quantum physics doesn't work like that.
Okay.
I think that man, that shit was crazy.
How does quantum physics work for you, or how does law of attraction work for you?
I feel like this was almost like a glitch in
a glitch in the matrix.
Like she has mental health issues, and I feel like a lot of them are on fucking edge. Like a lot of these cops, not taking up from it all. But you see how he was trolling her earlier.
Ready. He was like,
yeah. I just think it was another crazy motherfucker. Da da da. They were just triggered. They were just ready. They were just ready to pop off. Like a pot of water from that far away, and they walked towards her.
Yeah.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I've been in an altercation, And when I start saying stuff like that, I rebuke you in the name. People start grabbing their kids and walking away. Like the crazy motherfuckers who were coming towards me, they get scared of it. They get scared of anything like spiritual.
If you say rebuke you in the name of Satan to me, I'm going to laugh.
That's just like a bullet, I guess, apparently.
I'm going to laugh. But this mother effer,
he probably had a demon on
shot
him.
you. You know?
Well, people don't, I'm going to tell you this. People don't understand these cops, right? Like, you can't have, I'm going to say this. You can't give retarded people badges and guns. Because most of these cops, you understand, in order to be a police officer, you can be a fresh out of high school, 18-year-old, go to the academy, and they'll give you a gun and a badge and say, go out there and protect the world.
That's right.
That's dumb as fuck. That's a child with a chip on his shoulder from high school.
Right.
You don't know what, he could have just got finished getting his head dunked in the toilets for his 4 years of high school, and now you give him a gun and a badge, and he's pulling over, guess who are now his bullies? He's pulling over people. Like, you know what I mean? They're dumb. No, you're not required to go to school or nothing to learn people. No, you just could be dumb as hell and you give them a gun and shit like this happens.
Yeah.
This man.
I can honestly
There's
say
no training for this.
I can honestly say I do not have problems with the cops at all. Anytime I've ever been to jail or got accosted or whatever, it was my fault. And when I was caught, I didn't put up a fight. I don't play with the cops because I know they're ready. I know they're ready. So, I don't know what black people's expectations are. It's like, you know that the system is against you, and yet you still go to the system for help. Make it make sense, man.
Yeah, you gotta.
I don't get it.
For real, you gotta understand that that's why they did that Black Lives Matter shit, because they're telling you in your fucking face that black lives don't matter.
They don't.
You don't need a goddamn shirt, a t-shirt to say Black Lives. You're supposed to just common sense your head to know that, hey, lives matter.
So what is the solution? Because we're a solution-oriented podcast. How do black people approach the cops? Any takers?
I don't know. I didn't. You know what? I think y'all's black men's perception of cops is extremely different from everybody else's. Because even as a black woman, I didn't realize cops weren't for the people until like I had to call them after being assaulted, and they were just lackadaisical and didn't give a shit. And I'm like, oh, and I was like in my 20s at this time, so I'm like, oh, they really don't give a fuck. But like it didn't hit me till like early 20s, but to get that hardened sense, like, so there's a lot of population who just are like, oh, well, they will help us. Like, even though we see them doing, like, our brethren's wrong. Because you're like, who the fuck else are you going to call? Ghostbusters? Like, so it's like, you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Like, who do you call? You call these fuckers and they kill you themselves. So it's like, what are they? They're like extensions of what? Patty rollers? The people who would catch slaves?
Yes, exactly. This is where, forget race for a second. This is where cops came, like that's where cops came from, right? Like they were never really meant to protect and serve, you know? It was more so like a state-sanctioned micromanaging to make sure that you were kept in your place. So for me, I never have issues with the cops because I just see them for who they are, a gang organization.
Yeah, they just govern shit.
And no matter what color they are, like they're all their own race.
They're their own gang. Did you see the guy who got slapped by the cop recently? And he was
the black guy in LAPD.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't do nothing wrong.
He's
and the
a
cop
big guy.
just decked him.
He
just decked him. And the black cop who was right next to him, he didn't say nothing.
Say nothing.
He just rode for his partner. See, that's why I'm not big into the whole white cops thing.
Yeah, no, they don't own
cops.
people. Yeah.
We don't. So when cops come around, I treat them just like I would a member of the Bloods and the Crips. And I keep it moving. Mm-hmm. Respectful.
It's a gang. It's a gang.
I wish I would put my phone out. I'm in gang territory. I live in the hood right now. I wish I would put my phone out if I see some gang territory coming. No, you're done. You think I'm gonna do that with the cops? I'm not doing it, man.
Yeah, that's the biggest gang because
the biggest
if the cops shoot you in the face, what the worst happened? They drug test them and tied up in court. You do probation, we'll give you your job back. Yeah, like that's when like this dude, he's about to get 5 years.
Slap on the wrist.
They're gonna get this nigga manslaughter. They're gonna find a way to get this shit dropped. Like he might have murder now. But this mother, I'm telling you, because you got to understand, he's also white, and he killed a black, so he did us, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. He's going to get a big slap on the wrist. He might not even go to jail.
All I want for blacks is to just stop being surprised. Stop being surprised. Stop, being victim. Come on, man. Just like, come on, man. Like, how much? Like, seriously, are y'all? I don't get it. Just don't be surprised. You know what this situation gives. Okay, act accordingly. All right, you got to act accordingly, man. I want to do one more quick story, and then I want to get to our musical guest for the evening. I want her to do one more number, okay, and then we're going to do a little interview. Olympics is back in town, guys. Okay, Olympics is back in town. Did you guys see the opening ceremony of the Olympics?
I didn't catch it. I read
No?
about it,
Okay, well, let's go ahead and catch it because this was in Paris and it caused a little controversy. Oh, do we have the same situation here? Mirror, okay, Nomad. All right, there we go. Can y'all see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
The ceremony was drag queen, so hold on, let's see. So what they did was they recreated the Lord's Supper. And this is the Olympics now, nationally televised Olympics. Was with a drag queen as Jesus and a bunch of drag queens behind him.
And the disciples?
Yeah, and I wish I could get you to see it. There's a man, one of the men behind them, their balls is out. Do you see it? Do we see balls? Do you see the balls? The guy in the black shirt. You might have to go on Twitter. So this caused all types of outrage, okay? This was the opening ceremony of the Olympics in Paris. And the curator of this opening ceremony was a gay man. And there was a lot of controversy. Christians were marching the day after about them recreating the Lord's Supper with gays and drag queens. And this caused just a lot of controversy with the balls. They removed this. What do you guys
with the balls?
What do you guys think about this situation, Shay?
Yo,
who's to blame in this scenario?
The balls. Blame the balls.
LGBTQ, they always fucking with the Christians. This is like hilarious. It's like their own little crusades, cause they know they're gonna react. They'll never fuck with the Jews or Muslims. You never see them fucking with them. But they will all, like, Christians are an easy target because you know everybody has smoke with a Christian.
Woo!
And because this shit, like, happened in L.A., last year? Like, the transgender community was marching something with the Dodgers. I don't know, like, some Catholic shit.
Yeah.
Long story, they marched as, like, Catholicism.
Yeah.
And the Catholic Church got pissed or whatever. But, like, this shit is... They always fuck for Christians. I mean, like, I was raised Christians.
Do you think they're wrong for always doing something with Christianity?
I mean, I think they should, like, branch out to the other religions. Like, stop picking on the Christians.
You think that gays should do some Muslim Muhammad reenactments?
Yeah.
You know what it is.
They know they soft.
Hey,
they know
you guys got to
do
remember when they made the jokes about Muhammad about 20 years ago in Netherlands.
Yeah.
They all the Islamics and Muslims rioted, and they killed the politician and the journalist. And I mean, they were out for blood.
Muslims don't play that. Muslims don't play them games.
Your head will be off.
I'm laughing because I know Ed is about to say some reckless inappropriate. Eddie, what do we got, man?
No, I'm just saying, like, the reason why they go up to the Christians, because they know, first of all, the Christians, the worst they're going to do is, we rebuke you, and they're going to go pray about it. They ain't going to do shit.
Right.
You feel me? Like, but the Christians are the most homophobic. They don't want to admit to it, but they homophobic as hell.
Right.
That's why this shit sets them off. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's like I said, with the Muslims, they know better than to fuck with them because the Muslims will come in there and blow everybody the fuck up.
Right.
The Christian, what the worst they're going to do? I'm going to go pray to Jesus.
Yeah.
Why you don't think they mess with the Jews?
The Jews, because the Jews will also fuck you up and kill you. That's what I'm saying. Everybody else is with the bullshit. Christians, they're going to go
Jews,
pray.
you lose your whole life. You lose your career, everything.
Yeah, you're going to lose that's what I'm saying. The Christian, they're just going to go pray on it. You feel me? Like,
Ed, does this ceremony offend you?
No, that's fine. They can do it. The LGBT community, first of all, we live. I'm an ally to these motherfuckers.
He said that last season.
I'm an ally to these motherfuckers. They're fine with me. I like them. They don't offend me because I like the fact that the men who are a part of these people, they don't want no parts of no women because it leaves more women for me to fuck. You feel me? So
Right.
that's what I said. I fuck with them, man. Continue to butt fuck each other. You feel me? Because I'm going to
Yes.
continue to do what I do.
Right.
I don't care.
Back in the day, this was really how like they lived, right? Like, I mean, a lot
What
of
do you
people
mean
were
back
gay.
in the day? This is happening.
No, I'm saying like back. Well, I guess maybe during like the other
Roman
yeah,
times.
like a lot of men dated men or little boys because they only felt that men can give them like homosexuality.
I don't know
was,
if
like,
dated. I think they slept with men.
Yeah,
It was a sexual thing.
But they had their wives and stuff.
Right.
Guys.
Didn't Michael Jackson have like 35 kids? He used to sleep in his
Michael
like
Jackson
skivvies
is
with.
innocent.
Let's not mix pedophilia up with the LGBT. That's a classic offensive thing to do, Jet. Guys, it's a gay world, man. It's a gay
I
world.
just wanted to pick on the other folks, you know, like the poor Christians. Like,
and the world is getting gayer.
Are you a Christian, Shay?
I was raised a Christian,
So do you have a problem with the LGBTQ community?
I don't have a problem. It's just halting seeing the Last Supper. I would like to see it in other forms. Let me see, you know. Let me just see. I just feel bad because the Christians always getting picked on. But like you said, like they know they're not going to do shit. But just pray.
It's a gay world. Gays make the rules, man. Okay, gays make the rules, and the world is getting
This is
gayer
true.
every single day. Official position of the Blame the Victim podcast, we like trans more than regular people. Okay? I love transgender people. I like transgender people more than cisgender people. Okay? Because transgender people represent manifestation better than anybody else. Okay? It don't matter what the world tells you are. It don't matter what your genitals are. You feel what you are inside, and you manifest that, and then lo and behold, you be having a baddie right before your eyes. You didn't even know she was born a man. Okay? I love transgender people. I love how they
That is
manifest.
fucking hilarious.
I love how they manifest. The manifestation community, you could learn some things from the transgender community. Okay? But the bottom line is, the LGBTQ ABC, here to stay, man.
No, that's some crazy shit.
It's here to stay. And it's getting gayer and gayer. So what you finna do? Okay, now you have this information. What are you finna do? I don't have a problem with it.
They are here to stay.
I don't have a problem with it. Because
Yeah,
I
that's
know
fine.
how to play the game, man. I know how to play the game.
In 15
all right?
years, everybody gonna fuck a man. That's how it's gonna be.
Yo, answer your
That's just what it's gonna be. You're not gonna be able to tell. Like you bitches, y'all better move over. Watch them. We start getting them pregnant. It's gonna
What about
be
a
whack.
man, Ed? Do you think like it's gonna get gay? Because let me just say this.
Oh, they already doing that.
Let me just say this, okay? And I'm not like some big jail. And I spend just a few nights, all right? But I see the institution. I see the institutionalized, bro. I'm gonna tell you at the halfway house was cooking. These is all.
Well, don't tell us.
We having an episode. We having a halfway house episode. Please believe it, okay? All these effers, all right, like this, right? But boy, if it ain't some like underlying homoerotic ish going on, man, the most masculine dudes too. And there's an energy you feel. I just could tell, man. I could tell, bro. And so it's happening everywhere. From masculine, from jail, from the top, the Illuminati. The gay-ish is happening on all fronts. What you gonna do?
Well, you know, this is okay. So whatever. This might be outlandish.
Tell it. Say it, Shay.
All right. All right. Whatever.
Say it, Shay.
Judge me. I don't care. Whatever. Maybe one day I accidentally pressed the other toggle on, X videos or Pornhub and ended up in the LGBT land, right?
I'm dead.
And it was very forecasted to me. Like, I saw what the world was becoming by previewing gay porn.
Nice.
And then
Talk more about it. This is hot. What do you mean?
Yeah. So, like, I think what's coming now is, like, you have a transgender
Wave.
person who's gone from a man to a woman.
Yeah.
Fucking natural born women. That's like a
Hold
thing.
up. A man to a woman, so titties and a penis.
Uh-huh.
And they're having sex with cis women.
Yes, cis women.
Okay, interesting.
And then, like you said, the buck breaking of the Mandingo, the big burly, alpha man fucking transgender or whatever. But that, and going to like the gay clubs in West Hollywood, like that has helped me like fully kind of understand and be, I don't want to say like be, well, I mean like fully understand and be like more prepared of what's like to see the real world, because like you're saying, things are underlining and these men are having these alpha external you know, whatever. And like Eddie said, like, Eddie, are you interested in fucking a man in 15 years?
No.
Because you said everybody will be.
That's what's going to be happening. I'm going to be here watching it. I'm going to be fucking women. I'm going to be watching them fuck men.
You want
Ed, now see, Ed, let me tell you something, Ed. This is only because we're in episode 1, but last year, what you said, if I have to remind you, you said in 15 or 10, whatever frame you use, you said everybody's going to be fucking men. And I'm going to be fucking men too. That's what you said.
Yeah, that's going to be happening.
Maybe it's because it's the first episode of the new season.
That's going to be happening.
And so Eddie would be one of the guys that I would date who doesn't yet know
that he's a...
Yes.
Right.
But he's still playing with women because he doesn't...
See, but this is where I'm going to change you, Shay. I don't think that Ed or anybody else is gay just because you have a same-sex experience. Yeah, that's what I believe. I believe just because you have a same-sex experience, that don't mean that you're gay. Okay. Like that is my opinion.
Like one experience or multiple?
One,
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
100. To me, gay is an identity. It's like, let's say you have sex with a same sex, and you say, you know, this is not for me. This is gay. I'm good on this. I never want to do this again, and you never do it again. You're gonna say that person is gay? They got a whole wife, kids, whatever. They had one dude give them top. Okay, you know, in a train station bathroom. All right, it was 3 a.m.
That's
and
hilarious.
You know, they were drunk, inebriated, and so now they're gay for the rest of their life. I'm going to say no. But there are people in this world who take what they do in the privacy of their homes, and now it's their whole identity. That to me is what gay is. You know, there's many straight men out here who have wives, and they have children. And their wives know. There's no DL stuff. Their wives know that there's some proclivities and allow their man to do things on the side. Now, that man is never going to say he's gay. He's got a whole wife and kids. But does he do some things with dudes sometimes? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a wife and kid. He just so happen to suck dick. That's okay.
Maybe it makes him a homosexual or bisexual or whatever. But to say he's gay... He's got a whole wife and kids, and he leads a straight life. But him and his wife have an understanding that every once in a while he messes with the man.
That's hilarious and sick.
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. To say he's gay, I don't know if he's gay. Now maybe he's a homo, maybe he's a bi. But to say he's gay,
see, people misconstrue.
I'm weird, man. I guess I'm weird, guy.
I've heard this.
When I say in 15 years everybody's gonna do it, I mean that everybody's gonna be doing it.
This just inspires me to be asexual.
So you have to understand. I'm born in '88. I'm from the '90s. So, like, what I mean, this new generation coming. The people who are born in 2000s, everybody born in the 2000s, that's what they've been promoting.
Gay.
They're gay as fuck. So when she say, "Oh, I'm gonna be," no, it's not. I'm set in the '90s.
Right.
That's what I'm set on. Like, I get it. You feel me? So when I say things that like happen, it's for the art and entertainment experience. That's why I'm saying these things. Because I'm set in the '90s. I know that I'm gonna always be with women.
Right.
But the rest of the generation, they're gonna be with men.
You might
This
meet
is
a
what
young
it is.
man who might tickle your fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's funny. But I'm from the '90s, so it doesn't work like that.
He might be from the 90s.
I'm set in my ways. If a nigga from the '90s is gay, then they don't. You know, the people in the '90s. You knew they were gay because there wasn't so many of them out there.
Right.
So you knew who was running around switching out there, and you would identify them as if his name was Tony, and then we had another Tony. It was gay Tony and regular Tony.
Gay Tony and regular.
I know some very masculine presenting gay men who are old school. They are not with the, you know.
Those are '90s prison niggas. I know. I get what you're talking about.
I'm going to caution you. Say first off, every man is not with the homo stuff. Okay, but if you're going to be one of these girls. If you're going to be one of these girls fearing that you're going to get a man that's going to be gay, then guess what? You're going to get him.
That's a true statement. That's why, you know, going asexual, just, you know, you kept saying, like, women, I mean, we need sex. I don't think women need sex as much as men. Like, but, you know, going asexual, just kind of being a loner, doing your own little thing, you know, that's the safest bet, guys. Just get your toy.
Good luck with that.
Okay, no, women don't need sex, right? That's fine.
They are more horny than men. Are you kidding me? Women will go insane if every man goes gay. I'm telling y'all, you're gonna lose your shit.
Women don't need
You're
sex.
gonna lose your shit, boy. Like,
you notice how their attitude changes when they
boy,
ain't
that's
dick?
a lie. That's cap. I'm
so
sorry,
you don't need it at all. Nope. You just gonna be pissed off and say men ain't shit all the time because you ain't been having no dick. That I've seen it because you've done this. Like, oh, you men are just penises. I'm done with you guys.
All
That's
right.
because you ain't had none. It's okay. Just get some dick. You'll feel much better.
I love it. All right, guys, this has been a great segment of Who's to Blame. We are so damn honored to have our special musical guest in studio. We're going to go and take a quick break, but when we come back, we are going to have a beautiful, and I say up and coming, she's just a star waiting to happen. Just a star waiting to happen, okay? Her new EP, Soften, is going to be out this October. All right, and she's going to bless us with another track off of that upcoming EP. So in the building, we've got Caitlin. Okay, Caitlin is here. All right, and she will be back right after these messages.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Donald J. Trump is now President of the United States. President
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere.
My first question is it a challenge to do satire in the age of President Trump?
SNL having some laughs over the big Russia story, another chapter in a new era of comedy under Trump. As other comedians say, but they're actually bummed out. Quote, it's hard to be funny. You could talk about what you're frustrated about, but life has gotten very scary and absurd, says Judd Apatow. It's a whole new ball game.
I'm dumbstruck by the whole thing and incredibly sad. It's really, really, really depressing. Suddenly, all my comedian friends in America are just sort of, they're just dried up. They're just
struck down.
Suddenly realize it's not funny.
What do you think of the environment here?
I think it's really scary, as Judd said, and a lot of comedians, and I've said this before, we write jokes. It's hard to write jokes about Trump because he is a joke.
Jimmy Fallon. He apologized for humanizing me, the poor guy, because now he's going to lose all of us. If somebody would open a talk show at night, because the guy on CBS is what a lowlife, what a lowlife. I mean, honestly, are these people funny? There's no talent. They're not like talented people. Johnny Carson was talented.
Do you worry about this country? Are there things that really bug you that you can't say in the air?
I think one of the dangers, if you are a comedian, if you start to take yourself too seriously, your sense of humor suffers somewhere. I've seen other people, whose names I won't mention, who do humor. And then somewhere along the line, they start to want to make their views known. I try to do it humorously. And we've had some criticism on the show. Some critics over the years says, well, the show has no great sociological value. It's not deep. The Tonight Show basically is to amuse people, to make them laugh.
All right, Carson's right. The humor suffers, and we don't need that anymore.
It's not, I'll just say, the worst offense, it's not funny.
Yeah, well.
Do you think comedy has a role to play right now with what's happening in America under Trump?
I think Trump's kind of bad for comedy.
You think? Really?
In a way, yeah. Most comics in the States are starting to do the same jokes just because Trump is so on everybody's mind.
Do you sometimes think, like, this is bigger than comedy? Like, I just want to speak. I don't want to try and get a laugh out of this?
Well, in my life, nothing's bigger than comedy. I love my genre, but it still is just still comedy, man. Like, you know, it's got to be in the spirit of levity because it kind of helps us get through tough times like this.
All right, your next comedian. He's done a lot to repair his image over the past few weeks, and due to recent events, he's not going to be offensive or piss anybody off. He just wants you guys to have a good time. Please give it up for the very hilarious JC Knows Best.
Rack City bitch, Rack City bitch, 100 G VIP, no guest list.
Hey y'all, my name is Caitlin. This is Crossroads. Oh, better, know you're trying to be better, whatever, better, I'm better, that's all it took on me, I'm triggered, but let me reconsider, if we're meant to be, I'll get clarity, but right now it's heavy on me, because mentally I'm not ready to trust the man I see growing, but I love you, but I need time to find my closure alone, knowing I can be okay on my own. Love me, but if only you wanted the seed to hold down, and I believe one day we'll cross roads. Pleasure, this pressure, holding memories, this tension, questions that I don't have the answers to. Can we embrace the new? I will hold space for you. My heart will make the room. Can't control the future. If we're meant to be, I'll get clarity. But right now it's heavy on me, because spiritually you're not what I need. Different frequency. I deserve better. I love you, but I need time to find my closure alone, knowing I can be okay on my own. Love me, but if only you wanted the seed to hold down, and I believe one day we'll cross roads. Into my way broken, open the door open. Something's gonna be spoken. I'm still when I chose me, you saw how much I loved myself, how I respected myself enough to honor my needs. That day, you fell deeper in love with me. To love you, I set us free, to discover true self-love and to heal. Because if we really are always in the eternal now, then we've already reunited. I love you, but I need time to find my closure alone, knowing I can be okay on my own. Love me, but if only you wanted the seed to hold down, and I will meet you at the crossroads. Till my heart broken, holding the door open. Something's gonna be spoken. I'm still hoping. Till my heart broken, holding the door open. Something's gonna be spoken. I'm still hoping.
Yes.
Thank you.
Woo! Kaylin, come on and have a seat over there on the couch. On the couch. Yes. No, it's amazing. This is a new thing for us. This is a new thing for us for the Blame the Victim podcast to have a talented musical artist every single show. You are the first, our first. Kaylin, it was just used to be me. I used to rap. They were really like, I mean, do you want the mic? I know, I'm good. Yeah, they would boo me. You know what I mean? Kaylin, so happy to have you. I called you an up and coming star, but maybe that's inaccurate. How long have you been doing music?
I mean, like, since I was talking, I started in choir, like musical theater, a cappella nerd, like all those things. And then, I just started finally admitting to myself that about my true calling. And I started like writing my own music about 3 years ago. This like divine timing thing brought me to LA with this opportunity, and here I am.
You are here in LA. You heard us talk about LA.
Yeah.
Okay. You are from where?
Jersey.
That's why we vibe, by the way. Okay.
Are you from the East Coast?
I'm from the East Coast. I tell people New York because I'm supposed to admit to that. Like, I admit that I'm from Jersey. But I love Jersey, but people don't respect Jersey.
For sure.
They don't know how tough.
But you know what? New Yorkers don't respect New Jerseyans who say they're from New York.
That's a fact. That's a fact, guys. But listen, I'm a sellout. Okay, so I don't claim to be like this, morals and ethics. Okay, whatever room I'm in, I just tell them what they need to hear. So, but I know you're tough as brass balls because you're from Jersey. But you decided to come out to LA to chase your dreams. Have you felt that it's a ratty town, or do you think your dreams are here? Like, what do you think?
I mean, my dreams are here, and if
in your heart,
if we're embodying the law of manifestation, it's just actualizing it, and this is the spot to do it.
Okay, but why did you come out to LA specifically?
I got this mentorship opportunity to work with these producers, and I was in this like 9-month writing camp / school / music crash course. It's called LAMP. It's an acronym, LAAMP. And it just felt, it was like the easiest decision of my life. I'm super indecisive, and the fact that like this felt like a grounded, like intuitive thing. Like you said, the 3 things you need to be successful. Like it was a strong like, intuition thing. And I bodied that shit.
Love it. Bodied it, man. So talented. You've been doing this since childhood, okay? This project that you are coming out with, Soften.
Soften,
okay?
yeah.
Soften.
Soften, whatever.
Soften.
Tomato.
Where is this coming from? Is it coming from a breakup? Is it coming from heartbreak? Is it coming from, like, what tell us, a little bit about where the inspiration is for this.
Yeah. So, I mean, the songs I sang, I guess, are about a relationship, but for me, I write the music in order to bring it all back to myself and, like, the lessons I learned through relationship. And the first song I sang, the purpose of it is to really express, like, the softness and the healing that I got from this first love. Not necessarily about him. And some other songs on the EP aren't even about like men. It's just about my journey towards softening into myself and how that I find that I become more authentic to myself. I used to, even now when I fall into that unconscious trap, like I fall into this like hyper masculine, just like headstrong. I got to do it all. I'm just so like disconnected. Like I don't know how y'all just like live up in your heads all the time and like not into your body, a healing experience for me has been to like softening into my body and feeling my feelings in order to transcend them and move through them. Yeah. Because it's naive to think you can go around them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this has definitely been a journey with me with understanding intuition. I always thought that was a woman's thing. I always think, intuition is for women. I was like, it's about the facts. Exactly how you just described this masculine head thing. And then me and my wife, our ex-wife, would always fight because I would say,
black?
What's that?
Was your ex-wife black?
Black.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I always give blacks a chance
Y'all fight
first.
a lot.
I always give blacks a chance first. I always try with blacks first. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, we would always get back and forth, and I have to admit that she was right. There is something to intuition. That I'm finding, and it's like this gut instinct. You ain't gotta like facts and headstrong, and it's just like, what does your gut tell you?
Yeah, but it just manifests differently. I feel like for men versus women. Like
yeah,
how we come to that conclusion of what intuition is.
What is your relationship with manifesting, and do you believe in law of attraction, all that type of stuff? Like, what's your journey with that?
Oh my God. Okay, we got how long we got?
We got a couple minutes.
How long we got? Okay. So I grew up very like almost anti-religious. My mom was forced into Catholic school and she hated it. So we like grew up almost like shitting on it. And through COVID, I had this whole like spiritual awakening, and I realized like the spirit behind religion, and I realized that like religion and spirit are like different. There's spirit and religion, but like religion kind of like corrupts like ultimately what spirit is, and it's all just energy, and like what you give out comes back to you.
Boy, okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Kayla, cook. Go ahead and cook. Go ahead and cook.
So where was I? For everything, if spirit is energy, and everything in this world is energy. Like tuning into that helps you like kind of hack the system and realize like really what you give out is what you get. And the biggest like, it's fun. It's 11:11 right now. The biggest, biggest catalyst towards my success inward and outward is first by becoming who I know I am, and then letting reality catch up to me. But you have to be who you know you are like first, and like kind of teach the kind of energy that needs to surround you. Does that make sense?
It does. It does.
Okay, I can get. To me, it sounds so specific in my head, but it can get vague.
We slowly get we are slowly getting rid of religion. I can't wait.
Oh, it's great.
One of the old folks used to say it's not about like religion, it's relationship.
Oh, yeah. But, like religion is just like the human ego like on top of spirit, and like all these like especially with Catholicism, like all these rules and like shame, and it's just really I think it's trying to like banish the spirit out of you in a way.
I thought religion. I thought it was just a business.
Talk your ish, boy. Talk your ish, boy. Big business, man. Big business for me to tell you that I need to mediate your relationship with God. Imagine that. Your own relationship with God. You need me to intermediate. Yeah, big business.
Yeah, I'm going to give you some money.
Yeah. Okay, we talked a little bit before. You know the podcast is called Blame the Victim. All right, and which is triggering, but I think when people give us a chance, there is something to that. Okay, accepting accountability. You have had your own healing journey, if you will say that. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened to you early on in childhood to kind of make you the way that you are and kind of navigate us through? Because we want to show some pictures too.
Yeah. So when I was 8 months old, I got burned by hot water.
Say that again?
I was burned by hot water by my babysitter. Yeah. The key is, though, I'm going to just preface this right now. I was victimized, but I'm not a victim.
Let's get it.
Victimized is like something's happened to you. Like I was also sexually assaulted, and like that happened to me, but I am not the thing. Like it's not a part of my identity.
I'm sorry, but this is. Do people get the difference? I feel like people don't get the difference.
No.
Just because something happened to, like, there's one way to look at it. It happened for me. Maybe there was something that my soul was calling for, a lesson that needed to be learned. But if I'm going to just, overcome and be a survivor and then inspire other rape victims and stuff like that, how can you tell me I'm a victim? I'm a victor. I don't see it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I like the semantics of victim, victor. I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah. So this happened. You were burned by water, by
hot water. Yeah, by sink water. My babysitter, she was giving me a bath in the sink, and I was too small to go into a bathtub because I was like 8 months old. So she was giving me a bath in the sink, and this is just what I'm told. She accidentally turned on the hot water, and like you can like I have burn scars from my hips to my feet. You can see where she like submerged me.
Wow.
And yeah, baby skin is pretty sensitive. So I mean, hot sink water. I don't know if you've ever like
it's hot.
Felt it. It's hot, but. Yeah, it didn't take as much heat as like boiling water to make the same impact on baby's skin.
Okay, and what did this? So you grew up with burn skin for your life, and what you were picked on? Like what?
No,
happened?
actually, I mean I can count like 3 times on my hands. For me, it's mostly what people like don't say, and like I just get. I don't mean to call you out, but I get those looks a lot of just like the pity of like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you, and then like.
Judgment.
Not even judgment, but just like imposing their own narratives onto me. Whereas, like, God forbid, I've always
be strong.
God forbid, I've always just like embraced who I am, and I just wore bathing suits as a baby. I didn't even think about it. Honestly, just as an adult, now that I'm like reflecting on myself, like now I'm thinking about it more, and sometimes I kind of like I cherish the naivety of like my childhood, where I truly was just like not thinking about it.
Right.
What was the question?
How did this burning affect your journey?
For sure. Okay, yeah. So I treat it more as a blessing, if anything. It's given me this like innate wisdom and strength, and like I can like look on society in like a more objective way and like see what's going on because I see it like bounced off of me. And
wow.
So yeah, I feel like I've known what's up for like longer than most, even though I've kind of I grew up in like a little bit of a bubble, but yeah, I've always wanted to like help people too. Not that I see like victims and I want to like help them necessarily, but like I know what it's like to be an outsider, and so if I can like be the hand to somebody and bridge that gap, whether your scars are visible or invisible, like whichever, like it's inspired me with a purpose of like being that hand.
This is why I do this show, honestly. I love hearing that. That to me is just, it warms me, not to be soft, but it just warms me. That's what we love, man, and if you're in a victim situation where you're pointing the finger and the world is against you, how can you do that? Exactly. How can you inspire people to be better and help them if you're just like, pointing the finger all the time? So
yeah, you're just like, calling yourself a victim. You're really just boxing yourself in.
That's it. And I'm not saying again that it's not sad what happened to you guys.
Yeah, you were victimized. You're not a victim that kind of like seals it in and like seals it into the concrete of who you are, and like you're not that, like, it happened to you, but that's not who you are.
That's not who you're not the
your
thing
energy.
That happened. You're not the thing that happened to you. I think you said it perfectly.
Yeah.
You're not the thing that happened to you, man.
What do you mean?
Shay, you were saying something, Shay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just like, as a baby.
Yeah.
That's a victim.
For sure.
Like, what did your people will kill a babysitter over that shit? What did your mom or dad do? Like,
I mean, to be honest, if I even mention it, my mom does I can see the trigger in my mom's eyes, like, immediately.
that's her baby.
Yeah.
They don't want to leave their baby with.
No, for sure. I find that though, like we don't even have to talk about it, by always just like being myself and being my unapologetic self and being this like vibrant, extroverted like person and choosing to pursue like a career in music and just showing up as I am, like we don't even got to talk about it with my mom, but I feel like it helps my mom heal. To some extent, like I don't know what it's like to be a mother, but I'm sure it's to some extent, yeah.
I hear moms living like a constant. Like I have friends that have kids, and they
yeah.
As soon as you have a kid, you're just in a constant state of anxiety. Like you're just worried about your kids. So like.
Yeah, for sure. No, and I see that, but my mom's had her own like healing journey with it. And we've talked about it too, and like she's good, but I know that there's this like deep part of her that's like it's like permanently wounded.
But the fact that I feel like the fact that
in the mic, Shay, in the mic.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. The fact that you're so unapologetically like confident, I think that definitely like helped put the Band-Aid over her wounds. Like, my baby still like thinks she the shit. Like,
yeah.
You know, like
no, as an adult now, I've heard some stories about just like how my parents would like preface like me to like some people, which like now looking back doesn't really rub me the right way personally. But just like her need to feel like she had to do that, like I can tell like she was like worried that.
Oh, to disclaim what was going on.
Yeah. Just like I could just see that like she's just a worried parent and she just wants me to be protected. But just by me showing up and just being who I am, and it's like this like deep, it's like conscious like naivety as well. It's like both, like as a child and even now, like there's something so like wise and not even like needing to think about it and like having that, I guess we could call it naivety as a child, but I think there's still something super profound about it.
Like when a baby falls and you.
Resilience. I think that's the word I'm looking for. The resilience. Yeah.
Well, we love you here,
Thank you.
and think you're so talented and so beautiful, and you just have an inside energy that is just like
2 thumbs up.
It's great. It's really great. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Change you. You're so pretty inside and fucking out.
Thank you. I'm gonna change LA.
What? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Somebody's got to do it.
But also, it's not my responsibility, and
That's right. I was just about to say. Good luck with that.
The goal is peace, and that sounds like it won't bring me peace.
What's on the horizon? What's next for Caitlin? What do you got coming up?
So that song Crossroads I just sang is coming out next month. I just shot a little lyric video with my friend in Joshua Tree, and yeah, that's the second to last song off the EP. I have another song called Pain Tolerance. That's going to be the title. I mean, the title is called Soften, but that's going to be like the single off of the track. It's about on this healing journey that we were talking about. It's how by lowering my pain tolerance, I've actually feel stronger because I would operate in this world in this like, oh, I got thick skin and like nothing can touch me and all that. But oftentimes that's a mask for like a really fragile soul and a really thin soul.
So you're letting the pain hit.
Letting it feel it to heal it and like
Woo!
yeah. But like thin skin, thick soul. Yeah.
Yeah, that's yes.
You'll hear it in the song. Yeah, you'll hear it in the song. So I'm really. What? Thin skin, thick soul?
No, feel it to heal it.
Oh, feel it to heal it.
That's fun.
Feel it to heal it.
Skin, thick soul. Okay, boss. She's a songwriter.
Kaylin, should the people talk about us in a negative way, just please tell them, if you can, just say, oh, they're not that bad, like there's a method to the madness, because you're saying all the things you're saying is stuff that we agree with and we want.
For
you know what I
sure.
mean? We just don't want people to be weak. We want them to be like you. You
Yeah.
know, we want to be like you. I want to be like you.
What I'll say is the key is, though, compassion.
Compassion.
Don't embarrass someone into change.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Ed, do you think that we can do that?
Compassion? Well, we can do compassion.
But we won't.
Probably won't make for good content, though.
We can, but we won't.
It's really not about content. It's like compassion. Like the United States, I'm from the United States of America.
Yeah.
The United States of America don't give a fuck. They
Right.
don't have no compassion.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to give it to you raw like our great government. They don't give a fuck. Come on
Yeah.
now. We've owned people in this country. We don't give a fuck you,
Right.
nigga. Like, we've raped women. We've done fucked up shit. Don't nobody care. So we're... Fuck compassion.
Experimented on a whole race of people,
don't nobody give a shit.
What I think is with compassion, I think compassion is beautiful. I think it's wonderful. But
It is beautiful, but it's
but
not
some people
realistic.
don't speak that language.
Yeah.
Okay, so we speak the language that the people speak. And if you are a person that, compassion, maybe this is not the pod for you, and that's okay. You can be entertained by us. But for the people who speak the language we speak, you know what's up. You know what's up. We speaking your language, man. Some people this is good for. Everybody, not everybody. Some people need to be talked to a little nicer.
Speak raw, no chemicals, no Vaseline.
That's just like your government.
Where can people find you, Kaylin?
You can find me right here in this moment.
Yeah.
You can find me on all platforms. So I spell my name CTLN. I take out my vowels in my name. Still pronounced Caitlin, but CTLN_Fisher.
Yeah.
FISCHER. IG, TikTok, Spotify, just CTLN. Apple Music, whatever, all those things,
Great.
But
Have you done many interviews before?
No.
No, you haven't done many interviews before?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Why?
It's given media trained. It's given media trained.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
I went to acting school for 4 years. Does that count?
There we
You're
go.
very I don't know. You're very natural.
There we go.
Took a lot of work.
Yeah.
Took a lot of softening.
Man, this has been another amazing episode of Blame the Victim podcast. Huge shout out. Please, guys, give them a round of applause. Our new studio, MultiMusicians LA, man. These guys are absolutely tremendous, so professional. We have a great working relationship, and we're looking forward to big things.
It's not a black business. I'm sorry.
We wish they were black. Okay, unfortunately, they are not. Okay, but we are. We take what we can get. Okay, we take what we can get. To my wonderful co-hosts, man, Shay and Eddie, and inappropriate Eddie, man. Shay, you coming back? I'm always worried about you, Ed. I'm good, because I know Ed is a street.
Decrease this coonery of you guys.
Yeah. I'm always worried, Shay, that you're not gonna come back.
JC, if you was born, if you could just change everything, would you be born a black man?
Next life we're doing white, okay, and if it, or Asian, okay, because I don't know. I think Asian is going to be running shit in the next 15, 20 years. So I'll take Chinese, Japanese, but specifically, no, I wouldn't do this again if I can avoid it. Shay, what does that have to do with your with your credentials? I do like the melanin. Okay, I like the skin. I like the genitalia.
You sound like the fetish.
I like the genitalia.
People.
I like the genitalia. Okay, I like the skin, but the rest you can have it. Go ahead, Shay. Where can the people find you? Are you coming back to us, Shay?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to make you black again. Make JC black again.
I like the melanin. I like the skin.
Right.
I like the penis. I like the black penis. Mine. Okay, go ahead. Terrible
This
Trump. We gotta
guy.
work Black Trump.
We gotta work.
Where can people find you?
I'm on Instagram, sha.lennoir.
Okay.
You can find me there. I'll start posting more. Maybe I will. Your shit gets a lot of Whew, I cannot read the comments, guys.
Wait till we post the first. Wait till we post these clips of the
I
first
lost
episode.
a lot of friends.
Not a lot. Two or
Couple.
three.
2 or 3. But
Yeah.
you know what? I gotta stand by the brand. You know, this is a crazy fucking ride, but I love it. I love it.
We love you, Shay. Inappropriate Ed, what you got, my brother?
Oh man, y'all can find me on all the social media platforms: Christian Mingle, Bumble, Plenty of Fish. Oh wait, Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, Inappropriate Eddie. First, for your old folks out there, Instagram is not a cocaine delivery app. It's
Hilarious.
a social media thing. You feel me? Instagram, Facebook, Edward Anthony Quinn. Y'all
Ed, what
find
you
me-
got? You got any shows coming up? Anything you want to plug? Shay, same thing for you. Anything you guys want to plug?
What I got? Oh no, I'll be in the Bay Area next week. I'll be in the Bay Area. I got a couple. I'm doing some private things out there in the Bay Area.
Okay.
Some gig salad stuff. But
Let's
other
get
than
it.
Other than that, yeah, I'll be out here for another couple of days before I leave.
Okay.
Probably this weekend.
Jet, anything to plug for MultiMusicians LA? Anything the people where to find you, where they can?
Yeah, you guys can hit me up, MultiMusicians LA on Instagram and Facebook. You can also find me at Jet Spank on Instagram, Jet Apache on Instagram, and you can find me at MultiMusicians LA, Jet Spank Music, and Jet Krantz on YouTube.
MultiMusicians LA is a new studio in downtown LA, and we're looking for artists, guys. So if you're looking to film your music video, or come here and get a really dope, high quality video for your upcoming project, or even if it's to film a podcast or a web series or whatever it is, hit up MultiMusicians LA, man. We got what you need to make your videos pop. All right. This has been another episode of Blame the Victim podcast. I'm your host, JC Best. You can find me at JC Knows Best on all streaming platforms. Blame the Victim is coming to you every single week this year on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. We're a little late today, okay? We have a couple of Negroes on the team, and we did Negro time, but we're going to get better. We're going to get better, okay? And I can't wait to see what you guys are tapping with us on the comments. Let us know what you think, and we will see you next week.
All right.
We out! All right.
All right.
I did have